From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Major League Baseball on tap, the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And he deals. Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Outman drifts towards it, and there's one away. Brian Reynolds here. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft, made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot.
1-1.
At the belt and fires. Up the middle, Pena. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez stands in now and watches strike one. Called strike right there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws in there safely. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And takes low for ball one. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air out towards right center. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bo Bichette. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Siri brings it in with a nice run and grab. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Shohei Ohtani, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty delivers. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Chris, let's not forget that Tatis was the cover guy. MLB The Show 2021. Everybody remembers that.
Yes, they do.
0-2.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. Back to the mound. To first. And they take care of Tatis. Back here at the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here is Marcus Semien. Gausman back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And the pitch. Riley drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Rafael Devers up to hit.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next offering is fouled back. Second inning here, no score. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
That's a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And that one fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Austin Riley. The pitch. Swings through that.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Long run, nice grab. And there's one down.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
They say you win.
0-2.
Next one off the plate inside. And it's 1-2. The wind of the pitch.
2-2.
Line drive. Siri pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Jeremy Pena. Line drive, base hit down the line. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
This one in the dirt. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Gosman back to work. Swung on, belted. That one's back and gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Reynolds. Pitch misses inside, 1-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Makes the catch. 1 down.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And now 1-2.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
And now the count is even. Here's a 2-2. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Braves. Outman settles underneath it, and that is that. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, James Outman. The right-hander back to work. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Next pitch is popped up. Lindor moving under this one. 2 down. Seiya Suzuki next up for the Blue Jays. In the air out to center. Series sizing it up. Long run, tracks it down. And that's the inning. Start of the 4th, stepping in, Marcus Semien.
The second baseman.
And the pitch. Check swing, no appeal. And that's ball 1. Good eye right there. (2-0). Outman going back. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 so far.
Rafael Devers.
First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there.
That's the ball.
On the ground. And Devers is set down. Here's Francisco Lindor. Single to right in his first trip. And fouled off. 2 outs. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Stays alive. Machado puts the squeeze on that one. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. That's down and in.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's a little bit low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And that one is gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1. Here's Austin Riley. Bounced up the middle, and that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number 3.
Jeremy Pena next up for the Blue Jays. Doubled his first time up. And a foul ball. Jeremy Pena, Chris, what a story. 2022 and the impact he had in the playoffs. He was not only the ALCS MVP, but he was also the World Series MVP when the Astros won it all. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Strike 2.
I think what's so impressive is that he had some really big shoes to fill in Carlos Correa departing as a free agent. And this kid looked like he'd been in the big leagues for a much longer time than he had. Very impressive on both sides of the ball.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. 0-1 now. That's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a...
And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. The pitch. Fought off foul.
You know, these Braves need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Tatis really on his horse for it. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. And now it's Jose Siri. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And there's the strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. The pitch. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Siri into second, and he's got it doubled. So the lineup flips over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Chris, the tools for Acuna. The one thing that jumps out for me, power, and power to all fields.
I love his right center field pop, and we saw him in the All-Star game a few years ago. He looked like a left-handed hitter hitting home runs that direction.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
And not just offensively, but this is a guy that has a cannon of an arm. He's thrown balls in over 100 miles per hour. He's got speed on the base paths. He can do it all.
And another ball. Siri, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a base hit right there. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. One away, runners at first and third. Brian Reynolds next up for the Braves. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners are at the corners, one away. And now 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count.
Runner takes off. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there and out of here. Brian Reynolds leaves the yard. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 4-3. Here's Yordan Alvarez. This guy with light tower power. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. That's back. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. What a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Guerrero started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground to short, Bichette. Tosses to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And Joe McDonald says he went around. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. Bichette zips it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up the middle, Lindor. Not in time, he legs it out. And now the shortstop, Bichette. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. Heading for the plate. In there. He's safe. It's 4-4.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
A.J. Puck takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Man at second. And there's a ball. Bichette stands at second with no outs. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Guerrero in position. One away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. The run scores from second, and it's now 5-4, and he's got a double.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch, and right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley, but you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. Runner leads away at second. In the dirt. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the second out.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Now it's Devers at the plate. And here it comes. Just missed. And a base hit on a line. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Comebacker to the mound. Bichette tossed to second. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Adam, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here's a 3-0. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
3-1.
Pena fires over to first. That's out number 3. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, and Joyce.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Well, one-run game. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. And that one just missed off the outside edge. For all the big postseason hits Jeremy Pena has come up with, remember, he replaced the Gold Glove shortstop at Carlos Correa, and then in his first year, won the Gold Glove himself. Siri pulls that one down. One up, one down. Outman, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
Ball.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
The 1-2. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 6-4. So one out, nobody on. And next for Toronto, Wilson Contreras. In the air, out towards left center. Siri snags it for the second out. So up next for Toronto, Seiya Suzuki. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Suzuki, 28 years old, and he was born in Japan. ground ball up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Throw to first. And that's a great play for the out. So digging in, Jose Siri. And he deals. And that's outside. There's a strike. Right-handed reliever. That's a slider for a strike. Out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect any.
Bichette over to second, double play. That was some defensive wizardry. So up next, Brian Reynolds. And first offering is fouled off.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Dylan Floro.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The wind to kick the pitch. Ball one there.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
The wind to the pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Siri in position. And there's one away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. Floro is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. High fly ball down the left field line. Out of here. Shohei Ohtani the opposite way. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-4. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
That's to third. In plenty of time to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Austin Riley getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Pop up here, third base side. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
AJ Minter.
And a pitch. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that is in for a strike. And a count 1-1. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Line drive, base hit.
The batter, number 2.
One gone, runner at first. And now Marcus Semien. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
That one the other way. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Devers now.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Gathers and throws to first. Out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. James Karinchak. The pitch. Machado now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And Manny gets a piece. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chopped left side. Fires over to Guerrero. Machado out of the play. Here's the second baseman, Jeremy Pena. Next pitch is popped up. Semien makes the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. James Outman next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a bouncer. Semien. And that is the inning.
Your attention, please.
Back now in Toronto. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Francisco Lindor. First offering misses the mark. Munoz. In his 4th year, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next pitch misses. 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
There's a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And a 1-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pena hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jock Peterson, runner on first with 1 down for him. That one fouled off. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
This one finishes with the final